What up, New York Giant Nation? It is your boy, MacDaGiantsFan. This is the Week 15 edition of the True Blue Prevue. The New York Football Giants traveling down to the land of the Mardi Gras, baby. New Orleans to take on them Saints. Let's get right to it. This is New York Football Giant team coming in on a 3-game win streak. Yeah, I said it. 3-game win streak. And red hot right now a little bit, man. Ain't been necessarily the prettiest football, but it's been damn sure been effective, New Orleans Saints, man, this has been a team that's been kind of sputtering a bit all season as well. I think this is a team that expectations were a little bit higher. Kind of similar to the New York Giants coming into this season, except I think New Orleans Saints had real expectations of actually winning their division down there, and they absolutely still can, man. Sitting at, I believe, 6-7 on the year right now. Playoff hopes are kind of, hanging at the balance. That's going to pretty much kind of take winning that division, probably to get any of those teams down there in the playoffs. So right now it's a three-way race, man, to the finish line in that down there in the NFC South. So the Saints are definitely going to be. They're going to be ready for this one because they can't afford to drop it, man. They definitely need it. This is a must-win for the New Orleans Saints. The New York Giants still also not mathematically eliminated from the playoff picture. So if they want to keep those hopes alive, very slim hopes that they are, then also a must-win for both of these football teams. And two teams that have been playing kind of similar football, man, most of the year. I mean, kind of really been inconsistent and not very good offensively. Defensively have been very strong, holding it down, keeping their teams in it. So we're going to see how this one plays out down in the Dome, man. Tommy DeVito, man. Tommy DeVito, baby. Tommy DeVito, man. He's this kid is just maturing right before our very eyes, man. Week in, week out, he's been getting better and better and better. The NFC offense named NFC Offensive Player of the Week this past week after his performance on Monday Night Football. Yes, this young man, undrafted rookie free agent, man, is kind of just skyrocketing to stardom, man, right now. And I'm happy for the kid, man. This kid's getting his 15 minutes of fame. Because, I mean, let's face it, it's not likely he's going to be starting. He's going to be become a full-time starter in the league. But who knows? You never know what can happen. I mean, this kid, he keeps progressing the way he is. You never know, man. Sky's the limit for this young man. But right now, I'm just happy he's a part of this, and he's a big reason for this New York Giant turnaround. As late as it is in this season, he's got this team looking very competitive again. He's a big contributor. The guys are just infectious. They flock around him. They love this kid, and the fans, quite frankly, love this kid. Let's face it. I mean, at least the better majority of the fan base are absolutely enamored by the things Tommy DeVito is getting accomplished, man. And you just got to be proud of this. This is a great story, and it's a great story to be a part of as a fan of the New York Football Giants, man, because it looked really, really grim earlier in this year for this football team. I mean, it just looked really bad. And I'm talking about really, really bad to the point of like where, you almost wanted to go jump off a bridge somewhere, man, go put your face in a bag or something. That's how bad this football team was playing early in the season. And like I said, they're still not playing great football by any means, but it's definitely a lot better. Now, this New Orleans Saints team, they play really, really stiff defense, man. This is going to be a test for Tommy DeVito, especially down in that dome, because it's going to get loud. Those fans are not going to make it easy for him, and we're going to have to see what this kid's truly made of. This is a good test for him in an atmosphere that is going to be raucous. So I look forward to seeing how he handles that pressure. On the injury front, man. New York Giants, Evan Neal still looking like he's going to not be available for this one. And, I don't know. At this point, they might want to even consider just shutting him down the rest of the season because whatever's wrong with him, it doesn't really seem to be getting a whole lot better. I mean, he was limited. He practiced a little bit on a limited basis this week, but he's listed as doubtful right now in the injury report. And most likely that means he's pretty much, you're doubtful, you're pretty much out. But on some good injury news, man, you got a potential Darren Waller appearance on Sunday, man. He's on the injury report listed as questionable. He's practiced all week on a limited basis. and we'll see what happens, man. But right now, he is definitely far. He is not ruled out, and there's a good chance he may actually be in uniform and on the field and available for this offense. And we haven't seen that with the new dynamic of this offense, meaning in Tommy DeVito at the quarterback position. We haven't seen him with the guy with Darren Waller at his disposal. We've seen what he's been able to do with Jalen Hyatt and Wandale Robinson, and even the other receivers. He's been out there, has gotten guys making plays. Isaiah Hodgins is kind of starting to come to life again a little bit. So we'll see, man. You add Darren Waller into the fold, we will see, man. Things could open up even more for maybe young Tommy DeVito. Maybe we can start getting some of the more gaudy numbers people are looking for, because that's one of the only complaints is people are saying the numbers aren't that serious. But he's been efficient and he's played good, clean football for the most part. So that's what matters to me. And also the bottom line, he's getting the W's. So that's what really counts. And Dexter Lawrence also practicing on a limited basis all week, but looks like he'll be ready to go, and that's definitely a must. This New Orleans Saints will run the ball at you with Alvin Kamara and damn, I forgot the guy from the Detroit Lions they picked up from a year ago. I'm getting his name right now. Jamal Williams, I believe, maybe is his name. But so they will run the ball at you. Derek Carr has been prone to mistakes all season long. So hopefully this New York Giant defense, which has been one of the more opportunistic defenses in the league, especially in the over the course of the last past month of this season, hopefully they can continue to turn the ball over and get the ball back for their offense, man. Because the turnovers have been clutch, man. It's been really it's keeping the New York Giants in football games. Even when the offense isn't necessarily cashing in, you're still taking possessions away from the opposing offense, and that still matters, and that still impacts the game and helps out immensely, especially with a team like the New York Giants. For a team like the New York Giants that had the issues scoring points the way they do, but this team, I mean, everybody is like kind of on this, this potential playoff, getting in the playoffs. Look, still a very much a long shot. New York Giants have a lot of business to handle, and they're going to still, even on top of that, even with them handling their own business, they're going to still need a significant amount of help. So, you know, just kind of enjoy watching a little bit better New York Giant football down the home stretch, but I wouldn't really get too crazy and have any kind of expectations of thinking this team is seriously going to make the playoffs, because I think they dug themselves in way too deep of a hole from the beginning, man. And it's just a tough hole to get out of. Like I said, even if the New York Giants they win out the rest of their games, they're going to still need, like I said, a significant amount of help from other people. A lot of other teams got to do a lot of losing as well, and you can't just rely on that. It's much better when you truly have your destiny in your own hands. And the New York Giants don't quite. They're not quite at that point right now. They're going, like I said, need a lot of help. But it's still fun and enjoyed. It's still fun and enjoyable to watch, man. Like New York Giant football, once again, is fun. It's fun to watch, man. It hasn't been fun for the majority of this season, but the last past month, it's been pretty fun. It's been enjoyable watching Tommy DeVito run around, man. It's been enjoyable just watching his family up in the stands, the way everybody just rallies around the kids. So it's definitely been tight, man. I can appreciate being a New York Giant fan again, like I said, because it got dark. It definitely got a little dark for me in the earlier parts of the year, man, where I didn't know what I wanted to do. I didn't know. It was just tough, man. It was tough walking around with all my stuff on, my gear on, and having to keep answering the same questions about the quarterback situation, about the team in general. Just like, did you see it being this bad? I got so tired of answering all of those questions over and over again. And now, at least like I said, this team looks like a team that's playing with a lot of pride, and that's good. It's good to see, man. Especially on the defensive side of the football. Wink Martindale has these guys rocking and rolling, and he's going to need that on Sunday, that kind of effort, because that dome, like I said, is going to get crazy down there, man. So hopefully, hopefully we can go out there, make a statement, and kind of silence that crowd, get the crowd out of it, take the crowd completely out of the game, and then all's fair. I mean, last time New York Giants went down to New Orleans, it was an epic matchup, epic game. Giants won in overtime, one of Daniel Jones' best career games ever. Saquon Barkley had a big day, It was a great game, man, down in New Orleans. New York Giants had not in history over the years fared very well down in the Superdome, but that last matchup down there, I believe it was in 2020, I believe it was a great game when the New York Giants did definitely come out on top, man. So hopefully history can repeat itself this Sunday and go out there and kind of hurt New Orleans hopes because New Orleans has a more legit chance to make in the postseason than the New York Giants just because New Orleans is in position to actually win their division. So go ahead and take that dream away from the New Orleans Saints because what else do you have? Just ruin other people's seasons at this point, man. That's what I'm all about for the New York Giants right now. Just go ahead and ruin other people's seasons. Let other people end their seasons on a sour note. We went through our little sour patch already through the whole beginning of the year. Now it's time for us to have some fun and go out there and do some spoiling for other people, man. So with that being said, man, I'm gonna get right to the score prediction here, man. New Orleans, New York Giants, man. Right now, I'm feeling it, man. Yeah, sure. Call me. I'm feeling it. I've been still, kind of counting this team out and still going against them, but I'm not doing that this week. I know this is probably going to be the week where I eat my words maybe potentially, but this team, man, I'm not betting against them this week, man. I'm liking the New York Giants here. We're gonna go. We're gonna say. Still not gonna get too crazy with the points, but I'm gonna say 22 to 17, man. I know that's a weird score, 22 to 17. I'm gonna go there, man, because New Orleans, they also have their difficulties on offense as well, man. Like I said, Derek Carr has been a bit of a turnover machine, and they've been out of sync most of the season, man. But hopefully they don't get it together this week. So I like the New York Giants here, 22-17. And as soon as the game is over, immediately following the game on Sunday afternoon, tune in to my channel for another edition of the True Blue Aftermath live, baby. And definitely on Wednesday, 5:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Make sure you tune in to another edition of the Real Deal NFC East Roundup with my guy, the super dope co-host Adam Costas. It's your boy Mac the Giants fan, man. Make sure y'all enjoy the game and have a very happy holiday season, baby. Peace! I'd like to thank you all for listening. If you was feeling this, please take time to subscribe and smack them likes. Feel free to drop a comment. Let me know what you think. Don't forget to ring that bell so you know when I'm dropping new content. It's your boy, Mac the Giants Fan. You can find me on Twitter, YouTube, and Facebook at Mac the Giants Fan. That's MacDa Giants Fan.